Today's Giro stage was mega, mega, mega hard. But what I want to go through is Derek G's power file because this is wild. This is probably like some of the best numbers you're ever going to see because he finished fourth on the stage, fifth on the stage, but he was climbing super, super well. So, first of all, was the neutral. It was actually looked horrific. 23 minutes in the pissing rain, not fun. But anyway, this was the stage. Oh, he's actually split up the stage into a lot of different files, but this is it. 219k. Actually, we need to get rid of that. It's less. 200 kilometers, 5.5 hours, normalized power, 350, average 284. That is pretty wild. Now, the break didn't go straight away. So the formation of the break, not that easy, surprisingly. I thought it would be 320 normalized. And then the break kind of went, well, there was the original break, and then everyone else went just before the first climb. The first climb, they actually didn't ride very hard at all. You can see like 300 watts here. The bit where it's like actually climbing is like 330 watts, 22k an hour and 6%. It's really not very hard for these boys. Heart rate 137, mouth in the nose, fingers in the nose stuff. Descent again, like not great numbers really. Didn't look too hectic. Body only stacked it, but it was okay. Next climb, Ineos went to the front. You can see at the bottom, Ineos weren't pacing 340. Yeah, it's not that steep, so maybe that's why, but I also think Ineos didn't pace straight from the bottom. Then when they went on the front, standard 400 watts. Derek G's weight, no one knows. No one knows. Probably 70s, 72s. But anyway, uh, yeah, like 1600 VAM. This is probably like 5.4, 5.5 watts per kilo ish. Anyway, pretty hard, not crazy. Again, like it's not super easy. Maybe we'll actually just have a look on Pro Cycling Stats and see what weight Derek G is because I'm pretty sure you know it does vary a lot. 72, right? Let's slap that in this calculator and see what the deal is. But anyway, the point of this video is just like how outrageous people are and like how far away um just punters are, even other good world tour people are. Like these numbers are so bananas. Like you can't really get your head around it. Like Paul Dole, as an example, like obviously is doing the Giro. He's got the common Rocacorba. He's got the common Santicama, like the classic climbs in Girona. Like he goes uphill very quick, but this effort is just like so unbelievably different. And this is the point. So like this climb, as I said, like 5.5 here, 5.7. That seems about right. And then the next climb, Santa Barbara. Now this was actually his peak 20-minute power. 426, 5.8. So again, you're like, seems like reasonable. But the first like 20 minutes of this climb was done at over 6 watts per kilo, which is hard. You're in the end of the Giro. It's not the final climb, like mega, mega rough. Again, peak 10 minutes, 460 watts. Actually comes later. But that was just like standard, do you know what I mean? KJ's done already 3,600. Like that's a lot. Um, so yeah, just like it gets easier at the bottom. You can see like 400 watts the last part is definitely the easier part, but like where I used to was getting spat here, like that is 6 watts per kilo over 20 minutes halfway through. Like the whole climb, 5.8 is tough. Close to 6 watts per kilo for half an hour, standard. Also, he's big. If you're smaller, you've got to do more watts or more watts per kilo. Again, the final climb, if we actually go from the very top to the very bottom, it's not the most crazy average because again, like uh, it's got climbs in it, still 412, so 5.7 average for 45 minutes. That is a lot. If you actually look at each of the individual spikes, you can see like the first part here was done 5.8. This was when Wout was on the front. So again, like pretty hard for 17 minutes, but not like crazy. You can see again, heart rate like does get up to 170s, but it's not like full nuclear. And then this is where he actually goes full bananas. This part here hits 181. Heart rate, you can see average 177, so flat out. Here he does 450 watts for 17 minutes. Like, what? It's not, it's just bananas. There's no real other words. 446 watts, 6.2 watts per kilo, 15 minutes. And then little downhill, and then like to the line, still bang out 450 watts. And then you might go, okay, well, how many kJs deep was he? Yeah, 4,700. That's a lot, and a lot of time. So he basically did 2 times 20 at 440. Um, you know, plus other stuff happening. I mean, that was like 400 watts for half an hour. Like, it's just wild. Like, you actually really can't understand how good they are. Like, just 1800 VAM is so fast. Like, just go to a 9% climb and just ride at 1800 VAM, 20k an hour for as long as you can. And you're just like, I just cannot believe, like, it's just mad. And yeah, obviously, World Tour riders are really good, but I think it's when days like this where you're just like, they're actually like not even close. Like even like Conti riders are just like so far behind. Like what these guys can do is just it's just wildness. And yeah, just yeah, whole thing mental. So anyway, I hope you did enjoy this video. And cheers for watching. I'll see you in the next one.